House Leader of Third Party.
Mr. Speaker, you know who's not feeling a squeeze on their budget? BC Hydro and seCrecy. How much? Well, we actually don't know, Mr. Speaker, because it's been cloaked in seCrecy. And that's a slogan that even the BC United can use, royalty-free. I dare them to ask a question about seCrecy. But anyway, secrecy and hypocrisy every step of the way for this project, Mr. Speaker. The seCrecy Dam will flood 128 kilometres of the Peace River, destroying some of Canada's best farmland, habitat for more than 100 species at risk, Indigenous burial sites, and traditional hunting, trapping, and fishing grounds. When in opposition, the BC NDP government adamantly opposed the project, with former Premier Horgan saying that seCrecy sucks. But he changed his mind and he forged ahead, Mr. Speaker. The project is a year behind schedule, and the last real number that the former Premier gave us was that the $6.8 billion project is now costing 16. But is it 16, 17, 20? Nobody really knows. Everything around us, the price of everything around us is going up, Mr. Speaker. It's hard to believe that the price for seCrecy stayed the same. Through you to the Minister of Energy, just how much is this dam costing us?
Minister of Energy and Mines.
Thank you, Honourable Speaker. I know that the member understands that we know our power demands going forward in this province are significant, and that we are relying on a call for power coming this spring, that we are going to be relying on seCrecy coming online. Mr. Speaker, this is important because people are making the decision to switch the way they transport themselves, the way they heat their homes, and they're relying on BC's clean electricity. Mr. Speaker, seCrecy remains on track to be completed within the approved $16 billion budget. But, Mr. Speaker, let's not forget that the old government rushed to push seCrecy past the point of no return, and that cost billions of dollars without proper oversight. Mr. Speaker, we were left to manage this project that we inherited. We know we need the electricity. We're going to be using it to make the switch that people want to make, BC's clean electricity.
House Leader of Third Party Supplemental.
This government has managed the price right through the roof. That's all that they've done, is manage the price of this dam right through the roof. And who's on the hook, Mr. Speaker? The ratepayers are on the hook. British Columbians are on the hook, Mr. Speaker. And you know what? The minister can say that British Columbians are going to get this energy, but we know who's going to receive the electricity from this dam, and that's going to be their buddies in the LNG industry. That's who's going to receive it. And actually, the frackers right now, what they want is BC Hydro to build power lines to their fracking sites so that they can call their fracking operations green, Mr. Speaker. I was there last summer. I toured seCrecy, and I thank the minister for helping set that up. And I saw what was flooded and what will be lost forever, Mr. Speaker. The environment, First Nations, farmers, the wildlife in the Peace are all paying the unaccounted costs for this project. I just learned that 24 active bear dens are going to be flooded very shortly. And those who are trying to protect the bear dens are struggling to find out when exactly the dam will be flooded. So my question is through you to the minister responsible for energy. When will BC Hydro begin flooding the dam and filling the reservoir?
Minister of Energy and Mines.
Thank you. Thank you, Honourable Speaker. Right now, BC Hydro is making a determination as to when they will be able to flood the reservoir and begin the work of activating the turbines and delivering clean electricity to British Columbia. Mr. Speaker, BC Hydro is reaching out to communities, working with First Nations, speaking to people about what that means and what they can expect to see as the flooding begins. Mr. Speaker, as soon as we have that information, we will share it with the member and all members of this House. Thank you.